Melissa Jefferson-Wooden is steaming away with this one and opening more daylight on the field. What's the clock here? This is going to be quick. Quite supreme there from Melissa Jefferson-Wooden.
This meeting has been fantastically well organised. It's the first ever Diamond League in Poland. And this isn't even a Diamond League event. And they've got all the stars lined up to close out. Melissa Jefferson goes in lane 3. She was the lead-off runner in the gold medal-winning quartet, the 4x100 2 weeks ago. Good starts all round. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce stays low. She's driving and she is pulling away from this field. Brianna Williams having a good run in lane 2, but it is going to be Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. 10.66. If that stays, if that's ratified, that is going to be the fastest time we've seen this season. She beats her own mark by 100.
The next event is the women's 100 metres. It is one of the highlights of the night. So did Melissa Jefferson in the World Championships. What a year she had, became the US champion. Real surprise when she won in Eugene, getting ready for those World Championships. Asher Smith gets out smartly. Sharika Jackson matches her. Asher Smith with maybe half a metre at the moment. It's these two just pulling away, but Jackson and Richardson. Here comes Richardson. It's going to be tight. Richardson's going to get it. New meeting record. 10.77. The wind is legal. I said watch out for her. That time that she ran, watching it the other day, she was smart. Okay, now women's 100 metres.
Melissa Jefferson is a late replacement. The American goes in lane 8. Jefferson season's best 11.03. She'll need to go somewhere under 11 seconds to be amongst the best in this field, I rather fancy, although she does have a gold medal from the sprint relay last year for the USA. Little movement in the block there, really good start from Asher Smith. She's got the jump there, and Jackson is strong then, coming back at her, but here comes Talu. Is Talu going to get there? Yes, she is. Talu takes it by a metre from Asher Smith, and look at the time, 10.74. It's a meeting record. It's the third fastest time in the world this year.
We're now back to the top of the home straight, the last of the sprints, and look at that field. The women's 100 metres.
Melissa Jefferson, the USA, goes in lane 8. Really good start there from Sha'Carri Richardson. Really good start from Julian Alfred. You expect that. She's leading at the moment. Sha'Carri Richardson coming better and getting ahead and winning comfortably. A 1 metre win there for Sha'Carri Richardson. 10.83 for Sha'Carri Richardson. The time matters not. It's the manner of the win and how comfortably she won.
Women's 100 metres, one of the highlights. We've had so many already. Jefferson-Wooden, Melissa Jefferson as she was then. She got married in March. Richardson gets left a little bit. Clayton trying to get into it, but the Olympic champion just trying to get ahead. But Jefferson-Wooden is hanging on at the moment. The American has got it. And look at the time, 10.75. Jefferson-Wooden continues what's been a scintillating year for her. That is a big, big win.
I'm here with Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, winner. Oh, you grab it, we'll start again.
You know, I've been saying it time and time again, like I'm here to stay. Like, the goal is just not to be in these races, is to go out there and compete and execute and dominate and win. So I feel like I've started off the year doing a pretty good job of that, and I'm just gonna keep that train going. And just trying to stay focused on being disciplined and becoming a better athlete. So, you know, it's paying off, and I'm happy to see that out here today, knowing that I'm going to come out here 3 weeks later and try to do the same thing and more.
Welcome to Silesia. The stadium looks absolutely magnificent.
Well, there's one race to come on the track, the women's 100 metres, the blue ribbon event, and one of the Polish darlings of track and field athletics, Jefferson-Wooden, goes in this one. But here she's up against a variety of top athletes, including the world number one, the USA's Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. She goes in the lane beside her in lane 5. Jefferson-Wooden in the yellow, and she's going away from this field at the moment. She's got some work to do as Carrie Richardson at the moment. She's going way back, but this is going to be a storming win for the quite supreme then from Melissa Jefferson-Wooden.
The biggest thing that I learned today is just to always stay true to who I am, you know, no matter what may be going on around me, no matter what's being said, what isn't being said, you know, no matter what anybody thinks, as long as I show up for myself and lean and depend on not only God but the people around me, that I'm going to be okay. You know, I always try to keep the main thing, and that's, you know, just to be Melissa at the end of the day. I'm definitely thankful and grateful for the opportunities that I've been presented, like just the whole year, and to be able to come over here to the Diamond League overseas and receive the same amount of love that I do in the States with my other races and things like that. It's always a blessing, and you know, I don't take it for granted. And really, just when I get the chance to come over here and compete, you know, I just always want to put my best foot forward.
It is the women's 100 metres now. The athletes are stripped down and ready behind their blocks. They're at the top of the home straight. We'll come back to her. Jefferson-Wooden goes in lane 5. She is the fastest in the world this year, the US champion, 10.65. Great start there from Jefferson-Wooden. Fraser Price got something to do here, but Melissa Jefferson-Wooden is steaming away with this one and opening more daylight on the field. What's the clock here? This is going to be quick. 10.76. Wow. She has taken that field to the cleaners.
I feel great. You know, it's a little cool out here, but I was able to still come out here and compete and run a fast time. The stadium and crowd was amazing. They're very welcoming and opening, and you know, it's always a blessing to come out here to new places and be able to, you know, gain the crowd's respect in a sense. And I was happy to come out here and perform the way that I did. You know, at this point, it's just about consistency and practice making perfect. You know, I feel like I've done a very good job at being disciplined in who I am this year and who I want to be as an athlete, and I feel like that discipline is getting me the times that I want to see, the results that I want to get. And so now it's just about, you know, closing out the regular season, quote unquote, for me, and then going back home and getting a little bit more training in before it's time to go to Tokyo.